What's up, guys, and happy holidays. Y'all, how y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, you are literally trying to tell people that you're going on a hunger strike. You're not eating. You look noticeably thinner. You have gray hair. And guess what? You think you're about to get the Epstein special. Y'all, let's get into this because you cannot make this up. Multiple news organizations are saying that Diddy is on some sort of hunger strike. He's doing this, he's doing that. Boo effing who. Diddy, if you don't get yourself up and walk to the commissary and get some oodles and noodles, Thanksgiving flavor, turkey stuffy seasoning, if they don't have that, they should invent it, and get yourself some cranberry now laters and call it a day. Diddy, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Get this. Diddy fears poisoning in prison, refuses meals at the Brooklyn Detention Center. Well, I guess that mofo gonna lose some weight. I would say he only this big, but come to think of it, Diddy was stress eating before he went in. If you know what I mean, he was doing a late night DoorDash, stress eating. Y'all, Diddy fears poisoning. Let's get into the story. This is directly from the Economic Times. They said Sean Diddy Combs, the hip hop mogul, who's facing severe charges for prostitution related offenses, human smacking, and racketeering, is refusing meals at the Metropolitan Detention Center in New York out of fears for his safety. Baby, what you mad? You mad Luigi might get you? Luigi already went to war with us over healthcare executives. Please, I'm sure he heard about your freak offs too. In a recent episode of the podcast, The Trial of Diddy, former prisoner and prison consultant Larry Levine brought up this concerning possibility. He speculated that Diddy, who's 55, might be avoiding the prison meals because he fears they might be tainted. Now, let me just say this. Diddy pulled this a while ago when he first got locked up, saying, I don't want to eat. Something might be around my food. Because people were saying that he was trying to get his own special chef in. You remember from Little Rod's lawsuit. Now, when I first heard that, I said, that seems like to be a lot for just like, a special chef. But if you listen to Little Rod's lawsuit, he said that Diddy had this weird thing where he wouldn't let anybody eat, but he had to have the best food. Something about mental manipulation, all this stuff, right? So when I first heard this, I said, Diddy, you just trying to get a private chef because you saw the prison menu was looking bland and tired and through like the Thanksgiving menu. And you said, you know what? I'm gonna go. For people saying that Diddy might be on a hunger strike, they said he started this after his last bail hearing. If you was really not eating, you would be by now because come on, it's been almost a month. Diddy, knock it off and get back to yourself. Knock it off. Now, here's the thing. That said, they are saying he's afraid of being poisoned. And I was like, yo, that's a very real possibility because if everybody's saying, no, 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 Diddy didn't do this on his own. Somebody taught him this. Stop it. This ain't each one teach one because from back in the day, there are stories about Diddy wilding out. Ain't nobody teach him this. He just had the money to make all his little alleged six fetishes happening. I do have to say that Diddy does say that he is 100% innocent and he is going to make everybody pay when he gets out. I guess my name's on the list. Anyway, speaking of my name being on the list, you guys know that I have an article in the Hollywood Reporter. It's by the great Shirley Halperin. It's actually about YouTube and the way the future of entertainment and infotainment is on YouTube and why people aren't watching legacy media anymore. Go ahead and check it out. Your girl is featured. She talks about a lot of stuff. It's a great read. The description box is in the bio. All right. So anyway, right. When I heard about Diddy being poisoning, I said, I mean, I don't care. But you might have something with this because Diddy, yeah, Diddy, if you believe there are people he could rat on for, he might actually get the Epstein special. But then I go back to, I don't care. So let's continue with this article. Let's continue with this, right? According to Levine, people want to murk Diddy. What happens if someone from the outside has ties to the prison? Over time, they might poison him by contaminating his food. Woo! Recent court appearances by Diddy have also stoked rumors about his health. 3 months in prison, they say he looked grayer and astonishingly thinner. according to observers. Let me tell you something. Diddy just got away. Diddy just lost his Tucci bloat. Okay. Everybody has it. As far as looking grayer, because I heard people being like, oh my God, we saw his hair. It once was sleek and rich and black, and now it's full of Beijing. And I said, y'all can't be serious. There ain't nothing but some Beijing. Diddy was the Beijing king, Beijing. And New York Tattletales, please get in the comments and let me know. That's just some Beijing that he washed out after 6 to 8 washes, right? And that's it. He looks grayer because Diddy always had gray hair. That's what's going on. But then again, right? Let's keep going. They said, and as far as looking thinner, again, that is a Tucci bloat. Okay. Um, they said the celebrity has reportedly been refusing meals at the MDC, a faculty infamous for inmate fatalities and violence. They said, now here's the thing. Other people saw Diddy and said, Diddy looks like he's still fit, healthy, and fully focused on his defense. The music legend is still active in good spirits despite his thin appearance. That's what his lawyer said in court. Now, let me tell y'all something, right? They said Diddy may be depending on commissary snacks like chips and honey buns to make ends meet for the time being. Diddy's purported worries were not just unjustified, as MDC, which houses well known prisoners, has been widely criticized for its hazardous conditions. Diddy allegedly avoids prison meals for fear of being poisoned, according to a prison consultant familiar with the risks inmates face in such facilities. Let me tell y'all something, right? Is Diddy sick? Is he fear of being poisoned? Maybe. But when everybody's talking about Diddy isn't eating, he might be fear of being poisoned. I think Diddy's sick. I think Diddy is sick and that's why he can't eat. I think he's sitting there, right? First of all, talking about, we're the Tucci, we're the Tucci. And they're like, it ain't no Tucci. No, it wasn't Tucci. Ain't no Tucci, Diddy. Just eat the honey bun and leave us alone, man. And then Diddy's like literally grounding up like probably dry roach legs and rat hairs, talking about he making his own Tucci, and everybody just looking like, On top of that, I think Diddy is sick to his stomach because the people, like, I think he's sick to his stomach because he did it to himself. Think about it. You was on top of the world. You were running PR campaigns. You were running media campaigns. You were ahead of the curve. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the Blake Lively live I did. It exposes the whole Hollywood mega complex and the way they use legacy media to plant stories. And of course, you not so much YouTube, but definitely Instagram, Twitter, and all these places to like get narratives going that really don't have that much truth to it. Justin Baldini pretty much blindsided Blake Lively and pretty much ruined this woman's life, all because he didn't want to be exposed for sexually harassing her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go to the live. If you don't have nothing else to do on Christmas, it's really deep. All right. So anyway, I think that he was gone, but his arrogance, his ego, and the way that he thought he could do anything he wanted, he literally put himself in jail when he could have been home enjoying lobster, steak, fettuccine veal, whatever he likes to eat for the holidays. I think he's sick of thinking that he went to New York. People are saying to make sure that he went to New York, people are saying, to make sure that, like, everybody remembered things the way he did. And he was literally smoking a cigarette outside, probably about to go get something to eat, probably carrying, like, literally getting ready for his, like, wild king night or freak off. Did he probably had a New Year's Eve freak off plan? Like, he was just going in because he thought he was going to get away with it and never get arrested. And because his own arrogance, they snapped him up. New Year's Eve freak off canceled, right? Tucci Tuesdays, Wild King Wednesdays, freak off Fridays, all of them canceled until further notice, right? And I think Diddy might actually be sick because this is the first time in over 30 years he's had to face the consequences of his actions. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's just my opinion. He looked grayer because his hair dyed, the Beijing, whatever you want to call it, is gone from his hair. And he looked thinner because he's sick with worry that his actions have finally caught up with him. Again, for any other person, I would feel sorry, but you can't feel sorry for someone when you're facing the consequences of your actions. Woo! Anyway, listen, all I know right now is Diddy's probably writing his burn book in like roach blood. Do roaches have blood? In rat blood right now. Right now, I know my name is on it. But anyway, y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. And don't forget the link to the article is in the comments. If you haven't given it a click and a view, please do. It's definitely worth your time. Baby, turn the TV off. The future is YouTube, unless you're watching this on TV. In that case, talk to you.